Welcome back to FS25 and the $5 million debt challenge here on Riverbend Springs. So, as you will see, top right, we have got a contract underway for hoeing. I'm trying to work out the button to turn off my beacons. We've also got a contract here on field 12 to mow it. We've got our John Deere on the sprayer. And I think that's about it. Now, we've done a couple more contracts since we last were here. And did a Deadwood one. Why are you running so slowly? Not that much uphill, surely. Yeah, so we did a Deadwood one, did a couple of hoeing ones, and that was about it, really. I was conscious of wanting to get into the second part of May, and we won't be hanging around here because the barley is ready in June. So once we've got all of our fields fertilised, because we've got 2 or 3 to do, then at that point we'll skip forwards into June, when hopefully we can start with our barley harvest. So I'll do a bit more of this mowing and I'll catch back with you in a little second. So the hoeing is done and we are just about finished on the mowing. Let's be really annoying and just go straight down the middle. There you go. I don't like... That's one thing I don't like. Is that you can't actually finish the contract and do a decent job. Yeah, it's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. But, right, let's do something. Let's go collect that one. And collect that one. What's available? We could do that. Not transported wood. No. Right, we will. I bailed that up quick. Ah. We'll get back to the yard, check on the sprayer. We need to grab the fent. We might try and send that back on a worker, I think. Right. Let's get things moving, and I'll see you in a second. So last pass of the last field we need to fertilise, and we should just have enough liquid fertiliser. As he crosses his fingers and hopes so, because that would be really, really annoying if I haven't. The fent has arrived back, hopefully in one piece. I haven't actually looked at it yet, so we will see. But I think that's us done. Right, let's just double check everything. So, fully fertilised, fully fertilised. Fully fertilised. Yeah. Can't do that. Yeah. Can't do that. Yeah. Lovely. Right. So, we can get back to the yard and probably end up in June, I think. Yeah, I've topped up the water on the sheep. Yeah, I think we could start to advance the hours. Well, this can only mean one thing. It's the start of harvest. Get in. I'm actually, I'm quite looking forward to using this. I've not used it yet. So, we want to be, really, probably down here, I think. Right, let's just park there for a second. We can left shift and B. Ooh, there we go. Reversal. Spin her around on a dime now. The only thing I am concerned about, need to be careful of, is this thing turns on an absolute blooming dime. So, right, let's just do one thing. 12.2 meters. Fine. Let's get to the field. Trying to leave the signs intact. Right, turn it on. Pull forward. Lower it down. This is cool. Right, should we put our foot down a bit? 9 miles an hour. Okay, I can cope with that. I mean, this is not going to take long, but for some of the bigger fields, it's not actually that much of a difference in header size. Really, it's a little bit bigger than I thought, which is good. Make sure we don't miss any. And then drop it back down. There's the good thing about this as well, is you don't actually have to worry which way around the field you go, because there's no auger to worry about. I like it. I'm glad we did this. I think this is going to be a very helpful tool in making some serious cash. So let's do that and then lift up. I think we might as well go round again and then do a couple of up and downs. So then once we've done this, we can hire the Massey and the header, pick it up, get the grain, should get straw, which we can then bale. I think that's going to be the plan. Oh, there we go. And drop it down. It's not actually too... what would the word be? Skittish? I think it's actually quite controlled. Which is good. Which is good. Helps with the driving. I'm going to leave the time on ×5, I think. You don't need to be hanging around. Lower it back down. Aha. I like it. Now, I wouldn't... would there be any swathing contracts? Who knows? I haven't actually looked at the contracts this morning. There we go. Last bit. Whee! Such a child. Such a child. Because again, I mean, what it might be worth doing. 131 grand, another 8 grand tomorrow. I'm thinking of... there we go. I'm thinking of loan interest. So... what we got there? So there's 4 grand. Spinach, spinach, spinach. Interesting. Spraying. Plowing. ON. I mean, they might be worth setting the old one of the vehicles off on. Harvesting. I think it's 81. So 36, 37. Relatively close to the delivery point as well. So, we'll see. We'll see. Right. What do I want to do with this? I'll tell you what we'll do with this. We will put this on our field over here for now. Didn't like that sign anyway. Right. Lower that down. Turn that off. So, let me just think a second. Do we want to... Got the fence on there. We could put the hoe on the case. That would at least be another 10 grand in. But let's do the harvest first. Oh, we just haven't got enough by 970 something quid. Gutted. Right, what do we want? We want a combine fat sales. Let's just double check. That could be handy, but no. Right. The Massey. We'll put some Contis on it, and we're going to lease that 5 grand. And there, 250 horsepower combinations. No. Dual header. Design colour. Massey red. I'll do lease that. And then what we'll do is try and find it. Haha. Right. Let's get this weapon up to the field. Right then, moment of truth. Is this going to work? Yeah. Hey there. Need to make sure. In fact, this might be easier in cab. There we go. There we go. I mean, wow. I'm pleased that it has worked, because otherwise sending the combine could have been a very expensive mistake. And 2, this is not actually that shabby. I mean, we're going to need the tractor and the trailer relatively quickly. Oh, bit of a hiccup there. But, yeah. This is epic. I love it. There we go. Like, raise up. I suppose what you'd call a pickup header, I guess. What mess we made with the straw swath then. There we go. Let's just have a look what we're doing. That's not bad. Lovely. Waffing away. Who'd have thought it? Love it. Nearly, well, 6,000 litres already. That's ridiculous. I think, well, if we can get down here, I don't think we will, by the look of things. We'll need the fent rather quickly. In fact, there we go. Let's go and grab it. Spot the issue. Oh, bugger. There's no way. Is there any way to lower on the... No. We can drop the front. We can't do anything with the back. What about if we... No, it doesn't get any lower. Extensions, didn't we? Let's see if we can take those off. And hopefully that'll save the day. Otherwise we might have a problem. Moment of truth. Come on. Come on. What about if we just make sure we're right sort of here? That is a little bit too close for comfort. That I suppose we could unload on that hill, but it doesn't exactly solve it for every other field, does it? So let's get that emptied. Wait for it. Pull away and then put the auger in. Seems okay. Right, let's push on and do a little bit more. Actually, quite pleased with how this has turned out. The loading does actually seem better the further rearward we go. Need to make sure I grab that bit there, because I think that's actually barley still. Let's just check the old swath. Yeah. Lift that up. Lower it down and see if anything... Oh yeah, good shout, it was. Lovely. Right, that can be turned off and that can be lifted up. Show you what I mean. Just seem better at the back, so that is one to remember. But we ended up with 17, nearly 18,000 litres of barley. That ain't bad. That is not bad. Right, I think what we're gonna do, 5 at a time, we'll keep hold of this for now. I don't see why we wouldn't, because we've used it for 0.2 of an hour, and I don't think the day rate was that bad, so that can go up here. Off. Find the fent. Get this tipped. Grab the baler. Get this lot baled. And then... potentially... get it subsoiled. And then... see if we can put something in the ground. Maybe. Depending on... where am I going? Depending on what the old calendar says. I've not actually looked if it's possible to get something else in there yet, but we'll have a go. Right, get this tipped. While that's tipping, let's have a look at the old calendar. carrots, grass, green beans, oilseed radish, olives, parsnips, poplar, red beet. Doobie doobie doo. Cut the grass in. Do 3 months. Then put something else in, maybe? Wheat? No. Maybe grass might be one to do, because we'll get the bonus of fertilizer level then, won't we? Maybe we do that. Right, let's grab the baler, which I think is blocked in by the Merlot. Is right. We've done with a slightly bigger shed. Right, you can go there for the minute. Right, you. Right, get this done. In fact, whilst now we've done that, let's go. What's this one? Spinach. Thinking egg. What I'm tempted to... no, because if you do it... then you'd have to get... could you get 2 running? I don't know. We'll see. There might be something to do off camera. Hoeing, that's the one. Cool. So, in fact, I think we are going to get you on the hoe, and then we'll pace can bale. I think I've repaired this and refueled it. That's why the money has taken a hit. Right, let me get these things set up and we'll start the baling. Well, the baling is not taking long. What it is highlighting is there's a few little bits that I missed, which probably would have taken us, I'd have thought, to the 18,000 litre mark, but it's probably not worth going and grabbing. Is that a bit there as well? It's probably not worth going and grabbing everything back out again for a couple little spots. I don't think. So, I think all that straw, yes. Just was a little bit wide on the swath before. I'm hoping this isn't barley. How did we miss that? Oh, the wastage. The wastage, I tell you. I think... I'm torn. I'm torn between spinach or no spinach. But we need the baling done first, and I'll be back with you. So, with the baling complete, I'm just going to grab them all, pick them up, and then we'll chuck them into the bale storage. I think what we are going to do is we're going to attempt to take the 2 spinach contracts that are... whoa, oh, interesting. It's sort of dropped itself into the embankment. What was I going to say? Yes, so we'll take the 2 that are close together. I think it's 36 and 37. We'll borrow the kit for both, because I'm wondering whether if we can utilise the 2 harvesters in one field. Potentially. Even if, you know, we set one on a worker and we drive one. Set it to skip rows, maybe. That might work. So, we'll give it a go. If not, we'll just set them both running and then it takes as long as it takes. So, we'll get this one picked up. Is that all of them? Yes. Lovely. So, we got 14. Which is not too shabby. So, let's get that bit raised up. We'll get these unloaded. I'll accept the contracts. The hoeing should be done by then. In fact, it might be done before we've even finished unloading these. And then I'll see you in the spinach field. Well, as you'll see, we've done quite a bit of the field. Now, two things. One, the headlands are a bit of a faff. But overall, I mean, in the corners particularly, there's a lot of the worker in the distance there. There's a lot of cutting in and sort of a bit of faffing around. But the skip row seems to have worked rather well. Now, the only caveat to that is the row. You'll see there's a double row where there should be a skip. I came in and out of the game. It's going to go and do it now. I came in and out of the game just messing with settings. And, yeah, the worker got a little bit confused. But it's actually going back and doing what it's missed. Which... that is very clever. I like that. So, yield-wise, or amount we've got harvested so far. Oops, wrong one. There we go. We've filled the trailer on the McCormick. And we're 69% full, and I'm not quite sure what the other combine is. But it's got enough to finish what it's doing, which is good. But yeah, all in all, the skip rows, or set the worker off, if you've got two machines. Set the worker off, skipping rows, and then you fill in the gaps. I'm actually quite impressed with that. Now, what we need to remember to do... Oh, and obviously, well, maybe not obviously, both the harvesters work in the contract field, so that's a good thing. I wasn't sure whether we'd get, you know, sort of, what's the word? It's this is reserved for a specific field, but it's fine, it's worked. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. Actually makes it bearable, I think. And yeah, overall, that's not bad. Not bad going. It's not taking too long to do. The articulated harvesters take a little bit of getting used to. But yeah, all good. So we're going to get this one done. Need to remember not to collect the contract, or end up with only one harvester do field 36, which would be mildly annoying. But yeah, I think we'll do the same process on the next field as well. So we'll get this done. We'll make a start on that one. And yeah, we'll see how we get on before the end of the video. So, harvester was full before we could get to the end of the road, which is not a bad thing. So what we're going to do is we might as well take both trailers to the canning factory, and it's just there. So what we might do is what do we want? We want this one, and that one. Go. Presuming it's there. I think this spinach is obviously quite heavy, because the old tractor's struggling a little bit. See if we can get in this way. I'm guessing we can. Oh, in the crop. There we go. I don't know why we're getting the old lag. Yes, and it's here. There we go. Dump the spinach. There we go. And what we don't want, which I don't think it will, is for it to complete, which is fine. 38% transported. Jobs are good un. Right, we'll get to this back into the field. We will finish the harvesting first, and then unload, and hopefully we should have enough to complete the contract. Right, field done. Harvester unloaded into the other tractor. So let's see how we get on against the contract. I'm not expecting to get loads left over, and I've not actually looked to see. 96% complete, 78% transported. So if we go, where is it? Prices for spinach. Canning factory, $3.94. Not actually too far off the top price, which is interesting. So let's get this positioned by the next field. Grab the fent. And then hoping that we've got the 12% that we need. In fact, we'll park this in the harvested field. That would make sense. There we go. Engine off. We'll do that in a minute. Focus. Right, 23,000 litres. Let's have a go with this one. Right then, moment of truth. Come on. Get in. Oh, we've got quite a bit left over, actually. That's good. Ah, it's done it against the next field. Okay, I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. In fact, I think we can leave that there. And we'll call that an episode. Thank you all very, very much for watching. Massive thanks to you all, especially the YouTube channel members and the patrons. Thank you all very much for watching. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.